Everybody, how's it going today? Happy Freedom Friday. I am so happy today is Friday. I always look forward to the weekends because I have all of my kiddos together in one home. I say all, it's every other weekend we have all of them. So we will be short one kiddo this weekend. But anywho, I'm excited. It's Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. You are here with Ashley Casper, and I am here with Rise and Thrive, episode 11. And today we're going to talk about the Grow Rich Mastermind. What the heck is that? And how is it changing lives? So before we get started in that, just a little bit about what is Rise and Thrive. So Rise and Thrive it is a video series that I am trying that is honestly maybe a little more for me than it is for you, and that's okay. I'm learning, I'm practicing, I'm growing, and that's what we're here on this earth to do, is to learn, grow, and be better. At least that's what I believe. My goal is to always share something good from either my life and or business that has helped me to feel as if I'm rising and thriving in life. And I share that in hopes that it may help you rise and thrive in your own life, and we can do that together. So today, the Grow Rich Mastermind, and what is it? How is it changing lives? The Grow Rich Mastermind is something that I discovered about 2 years ago. And it is a daily call created by none other than one of my favorite human beings on earth, Paul Hutchings. And he started it in 2009. I had to double check my notes. It's been a long time. 2009. That is 14 years that people have been showing up from Monday to Friday just to listen to this mastermind or to join in and contribute to this mastermind. So it must be something pretty awesome, right? So if you are watching, please comment, say hello. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I would love to shout you out. And if you are watching the replay, please comment #replay. And I'd love to hear from you as well. So Grow Rich Mastermind, it happens every Monday through Friday, every day of the week, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is 100% free. That's not all that stuff I'm going to share with you, though. I want to share a little bit, what is this call? Because it is changing lives, and it's not just you don't just dial in, you get a lot of value from it. But this call it's full of ideas, full of really amazing ideas. And each day, a new leader is sharing something from their life that is kind of a good part, something, to kind of help and contribute to others' lives as well. And I will say from my personal experience, I've had a lot of magical, mystical moments where something in my life, these people on this call didn't know me until recently. Didn't even know I was on the call until recently. That was the first time I spoke up, was about 3 weeks ago, maybe a little longer. But when something was going on in my life, something would be brought up, a story would be told, a quote would be something that aligned with the struggle that I was dealing with. And I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was kind of faced with a little bit of a hiccup in my coaching, my health coach. And there's going to be a change in who is going to be my coach. And I've been working with this particular person for 3 going on 4 months now. And, transition from working with one person to going to another may not always feel safe for someone, especially when you're being super vulnerable and sharing lots of, health struggles and things that you have. And so I was a little challenged by just the event happening. And I was trying to look at it from all angles, from the angle of being frustrated and really liking the first coach that I had, and being sad that she was gone, and not really wanting to work with anybody, and also acknowledging that I had a little bit of a comfort level with her, in, different areas that I'm trying to improve on. And then working with someone new, there's an unknown. You don't really know how it's going to be different. For me, some of my thoughts were, is she going to push me harder? Is she going to not push me enough? Like, these are all the thoughts that are going through my head. But one of my fears was kind of like, why do I have that little thought in the back of my head of fear of her pushing me a little harder? And it's because we all have comfort zones, right? And so on the call this morning, which Fridays are hosted by the creator of the call, my favorite person, Paul Hutchings. And he shared a quote by Jim Rohn. I don't remember the quote. I don't know the quote, by heart or anything, but it was along the lines of, can you do more? We can always do more. And that was kind of the, we can always push a little further. We can push a little harder. So that was kind of my answer to this challenge and this adversity that I'm facing in my life right now. Of my fear of this is that I'm going to be pushed harder. But my question to myself is, maybe I can be pushed harder. Maybe I can do more. Maybe I can do a little more to improve myself. So things like that. That's kind of how it's been life-changing for me, is the synchronicities between the call and whatever struggle I'm going through in my life. There's so much encouragement. It is a safe space, 100% safe space. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now, only because there's so many different emotions that it does stir up for me, and different things, different ways that it has helped me. And it's kind of hard to pinpoint. But they share amazing ideas, and everything is very principle centered. And for me, principle was kind of a new word for me, in a sense. What is a principle? And this call actually kind of like helped align that for me, if that makes any sense. But for me, I grew up hearing morals and values. Very similar, pretty much the same thing. But a principle is, and this is just a Google definition, kind of paraphrased a little bit, is a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation for belief, behavior, or reasoning. So fundamental truths, it's hard sometimes to decipher what is truth, especially in this world that we live in, with social media and just media flying at us from every different direction. And people's opinions and stories and all of this. It's hard to tell what is truth. But there are certain principles within life that are true. And that's just basically what we focus on studying and learning. So the call starts out with Jessie Jenkins, who is just an amazing host. She's usually, and sometimes you'll hear someone new, but right now it's Jessie Jenkins. She's super awesome. She starts the call out with a really encouraging quote, and then whoever the speaker is for the day, they get on, and we all kind of boost each other up. The call just gives you life. It gives you energy. Everyone is so positive and uplifted, and it's just a wonderful way to start your day. So the speaker, everybody kind of chimes in, cheers everybody on, says good morning, and then the speaker will share a story or, something from their life to kind of, get the call started, share some announcements and different things like that, kind of the housekeeping of things. And then they'll read from a book. And the books, because there are, copyright issues with sharing regular books, a lot of these books are based on bigger books. So the Think and Grow Rich, I'm sure you've heard of that one. There is we call it the Grow Rich Mastermind version of that book that we actually have the rights. I say we, they have the rights to share. I say we because I do truly feel like a part of this family, and they do that for everyone that calls into this call that chooses to participate and share. They welcome you with open arms, and if you just need encouragement or a better way to get your day started, I highly, highly recommend it. But yeah, so Paul started the call in 2009, and there have been so many other lives that have been changed that over the years, others have just contributed and volunteered their time and their energy to put into this call every single day, to make it unique, to make it uplifting, for it just to be an amazing, amazing little container for like-minded individuals to get together and build each other up. And, it's just a group of people that believe we all have greatness within us. And that is their agenda. That is the agenda of the Grow Rich Mastermind, is to help others develop and believe in that greatness within them. Belief was a really big part of this call for me. You can even look back on some of my posts from months ago. You'll see where I was sharing a lot about imposter syndrome. It was something that I was studying because I struggled with just believing in myself and seeing in myself what I felt like maybe some of my close friends and people were seeing in me. And joining in on this call and participating and connecting with the people within it, it has just fostered a whole like life-changing level of belief in myself. I'm I am someone that has struggled with consistency in my life, pretty much my entire life. And I will say over the past 3 months, I have probably been more consistent in so many different areas of my life. I sometimes don't even recognize who I am. And I attribute that a lot to this phone call and this community that I'm a part of. So again, if you are looking to create or foster any of those types of that energy within you, to find, if you don't see that greatness, maybe you need somebody to remind you of what that greatness is. This is a great place to start. So I want to invite you to check it out. Like I said, it's 100. I think I said. I hope I said it's 100% free. This is not a for-profit thing. There are no gimmicks. There is no. Oh, and I didn't even finish the description of the call. So after we read from the book, then the last 30 minutes of the call is anyone that's called in live can join in and share up to 3 minutes of a story or, an insight, a quote, gratitude, whatever that they feel can contribute to the topic for that day, that can, build up others. They open that opportunity up for everyone to share. And that's where the true mastermind comes in. There's many people out there that will call a mastermind, and then it closes with, sales and stuff. And that's not what this is at all. There's no sales at the end of this call, nor at the other side of the link that I'm going to share with you. It's, it's just a gift that Paul has created to give to the world, and it has changed my life. And I'm grateful for the opportunity that I get to share it with you as well. So you can check it out. You can visit my website at https what is that called? :/, I don't know, / workwithamc.com. So yeah, that was a little goofy. As I said, this video series is me learning and getting better on camera, and just wanting to share a little bit of my heart with you and help you to grow and be better, because that's the way we can change the world. It all starts within ourselves. So with that, I'm going to close out. Have a wonderful, wonderful Freedom Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Do something amazing. Rise and thrive, and just strive to be better tomorrow than you were today. And not that anything is wrong with your today, but we can always be better tomorrow than we were today. And we can be better today than we were yesterday. I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself talking about tomorrow. We need to talk about today. We can be better today than we were yesterday. Anywho, I'm closing out. Have an awesome one.